Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. You know, in the past, I have done some videos on what is the best gun for people who can't rack slides. You know, people that don't have the hand strength, like your grandma or a Democrat. And often I say, well, revolvers are always a great option for this because, you don't have to do any of that. But the problem is a lot of people, like your grandma, or, tactitards, they seem to have a problem with it too, can't handle small revolvers or even middle-sized revolvers. They're just a little bit too kicky for them. They don't like them. Well, they're usually .357 Magnum, and that's kind of out of their wheelhouse. So I have said in the past that one of the best little semi-autos for people who can't rack a slide is the little Beretta Tomcat. And the reason I say that this is so good for people who can't rack a slide is because it's got a pop-up barrel. You don't have to rack the slide. You fill the magazine, stick it in, stick a round in the barrel, close it, fire it, first round, racks the slide, brings in the second round, and so on and so on. So this has always been something I recommended. But problem is, this is small, and it's also just a 32. So it's probably outside of what most people would consider an acceptable caliber for self-defense. And since it is smaller, it does make it harder to handle, especially if you have arthritic hands. So it's not always perfect. But now there's a gun that I think could be near perfect for people's grannies and anyone else that has trouble racking a slide because it is a little bit bigger, easier to control, and it's a little bit more potent a caliber. It's a .380. And it is the new Garçon, I guess is how you pronounce that, MC14T. And the T stands for tip-up. It's got a tip-up barrel, much like the Tomcat. And like I said, it is a .380, so it's a little more powerful. This would be actually a perfect gun to be considered for a .30 Super Carry. If they decided they wanted to do that, that would be a great addition to this gun. But as of right now, it's .380. It holds 13 plus 1 rounds. Now, I know a lot of people look at it and they think, oh my God, that's a Beretta clone. It's a Beretta 92 clone. Well, it's actually much smaller than that. It's actually more like a Cheetah. And it's got more in common, I think, with the Stoeger guns and the Taurus guns than it does the Beretta guns because of the frame-mounted safety, etc. But like I said, this is more the size of a Cheetah. It's a couple inches shorter almost than like a 92. It's not as tall. It's just a smaller gun overall. They advertise it as small enough for a purse, but big enough to get the job done, something like that. I didn't pay much attention to the advertising. But like I said, 13 plus 1 rounds of .380, and it's got that tip-up barrel. So when you go to load it, all you do is fill the magazine, put it in, tip up that barrel, stick a round in, close it, you're ready to go. And the gun is double action, single action, so once it's ready to go, you can decide whether you want to cock that hammer and have a light single action shot, or do you want to pull the trigger for a full double action pull. It's up to you. Like I said, it's very much like the Beretta guns, the Taurus guns, etc. Double action, single action. Now, one thing about this gun, it's being imported by EAA. That's who's marketing it right now. It is a Turkish-made gun, so I won't be buying it. I wouldn't be buying it anyway. I mean, I can rack a slide. I got a strong... Well, that's not how you rack a slide. That's how you rack a slide. I have a strong grip. Trust me, I can rack a slide no matter what some of you out there might think about my wrists or how limp they are. So this isn't for me. And I wouldn't be buying it because it's made in Turkey. Now, if you don't have a problem with Turkey like I do, and that's my problem, and it's more of a political, social issue with Turkey, it's not about their guns. Believe me, they make fine firearms. The guns that come out of there are usually very good. So I've got no qualms with the quality of their guns. I just don't like the country itself. So I don't buy from Turkey. But if you don't have that problem, this might be a great gun for you. And even though I don't like Turkey, if I needed a gun for someone, like I said, that couldn't rack a slide, I would still consider it because it'd be for them, not me. So my hang-ups don't matter. But like I said, it is Turkish made. Keep that in mind. But seems to be a pretty good quality gun from what I've seen in the videos and the reviews so far. And like I said, that tip-up barrel just opens it up to a whole other market of people who can't really rack a slide, but they don't want like a small revolver or a tiny little gun that's hard to handle. If you've got, arthritic hands where you've lost some dexterity, you need something a little bit bigger to hang on to. This gun might be perfect for that. And plus, it retails for way under $500. In fact, the MSRP is only $498. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this gun going from $399 to $425 eventually. So not only would it be great for a specific market of people, but it's also a bargain. So I don't think it's for people who are looking for the next great gun. But like I said, I think it's a niche gun, and I think it comes in at a great price with a good set of features. So if you have someone like that in your life, or you are someone like that has trouble racking slides, or you just like trying things that are new, you might want to look at this new Gerson MC14T. I believe that's the name of it, because I think it might be a pretty good gun. All right, everybody, before I go, I want to remind everyone of one thing here. If you are looking to be considered as a TYM PPP recipient for this month, you only have 2 more days to get your story in. Go over to tympistolproject.com and get that done. We will be announcing the recipients from last month here in a couple of days. So if you want to be considered for the next time we announce recipients, you need to get over there, like I said, within the next 48 hours. Probably less than that by the time you see this video, probably 36 hours. So go over there, get yourself signed up. And if you've signed up for last month, well, the deliberating should be done by now. And in the next day or so, I should be announcing the recipients for that month. So keep your ears on. And with that being said, I am out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, I just want to remind everyone out there to always carry and stay safe until I see you again. Hey everybody, Yankee here. Just wanting to remind everyone, if you want to support this channel and the programs that we sponsor, or you just want some official Yankee Marshall Posse merchandise, you can go over to tympistolproject.com, and there is a wide selection of merchandise over there. Pick yourself out something, buy yourself something nice. Anytime you buy a t-shirt, you get 2 entries into this month's friend drawing. You buy any other item, you get 1 entry into this month's friend drawing, and all profits go to the Pets and Vets Fund that we support. So go on over, get yourself some merch, help save an animal in need, and maybe win a prize. Hey everyone, Yankee here. You know, in my videos, we often cover some complicated subjects with a lot of gray area. So if you would like to further discuss anything said in my videos, please join us in one of my live chats. Live chats are held most days at 6 p.m. Pacific time, except for Monday and Wednesday when they are at 5 p.m. Pacific. There is a clickable link to the live chats in the upper right-hand corner of this video. If you disagree with anything I've said in a video, feel free to participate in Spank the Yank. You can come on the live discussion panel and let me know face-to-face how I was wrong.